Hi, I'm Mandeep Singh, CEO and founder of Mandeeps.com and Vanjaro. Thank you so much for joining me in this series of preview videos of Vanjaro, where we're releasing a new preview video every day until DNN Summit 2020. So let's get started. This is a continuation of our custom workflows video. In our previous video, we went ahead and created a custom workflow in content editing, workflows called content approval, which basically has a ready for review state in which the content managers must review the content before it's published. We also went ahead and created some roles, namely content editors and content managers. And in content editors, we have one user, Sam, who can edit content, and in content managers, we have a user named John who can approve content. Alright, so in this video, we're going to actually go through the process of editing, review, and publishing with custom workflow. Okay, so the very first thing we want to do is go ahead and give Sam access to edit this page. We can do that from page settings, permissions, and we can go ahead and add Sam, give him the permission to edit this page, or we can just add the role that we created, which is we're giving content editors the permission to edit this page. Okay, so let's go ahead and log in as Sam and start editing this page. I'm going to go ahead and click on login as user and wait for the platform here to log me out automatically and log Sam right back in. And there we go, I'm now logged in as Sam. I'm going to go ahead and navigate to the products page. And because now I have edit access to that page, I see the UX manager appear, and I can now go ahead and make changes. So let's go ahead and change this about us to products. Since that's the name of the page, the page, I'm going to call that products. And that's all the change I'm going to make right now. I'm going to go ahead and click publish. Now, because this page is using our custom workflow, which has the next state called ready for review, that means this changes must be reviewed. It requires me to have a comment. So I'm going to just go say, done with required changes, please review. All right, let's hit submit. Notice that now this page is pending review. We're waiting for somebody to come and review this page before the changes we made are published and they are live. So a lock icon automatically appears stating that this page is waiting for someone to review, so it's not appropriate at this time to make changes to it. Now, if you still have to make changes, you can obviously click on make changes. What that will do is that will bring this page and its state back to draft, and you can then make changes, and this way anybody who's now waiting to review content will not see this page because they will know it's now going back to the draft state. So it is important to understand that at this time, our changes are not live. And let's go ahead and verify that. I'm going to go ahead and sign out. And I see the live version still says about us. And that's obvious because we're waiting for somebody to review these changes. Now at this time, anyone that is in content manager role would have gotten an email saying, hey, there's new content that needs your review and approval. So let's go ahead and log in as a content approver, or a content manager, somebody who is in that role. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now I'm logged in as John. And I see John has this notification bell next to his name with a 1 on it. So let's click on it. And in this notifications, there's tasks. And John has one task, and that is to review content. And if I click on it, it tells me that there's a page called products, in which there's content approval workflow being used, and there's currently content that is in state of ready for review. So I can certainly always click on this and it will take me to that page, and then right here it's showing me that this page is ready for review. So I can go ahead and look at the page and see if I like it or not, and then I can go ahead and click on review page. Now I don't always have to go from there. If I had just navigated to the page directly, this would still show up. All right, let's continue. I'm going to go ahead, click review page, and there I see Sam's comment. It says, I'm done with the required changes, please review. And I can either publish this page right now, which will make it go live, or I can reject the changes. And I'm going to go ahead and click reject, and I'm going to say, let's go ahead and change products to say products and services. So I went ahead and rejected this, and this page is no longer in review, and it's now back to its draft state. Now, because we had notification enabled on the states, an email would now go out to actual content editor, the actual user who created the content, saying, hey, your content changes were rejected, and here's the reason why. And so this way he can go back in and make those changes as well. So let's go ahead and sign out. I'm going to go ahead and sign as Sam. And let's go to the products page, and let's go ahead and explore further. Now, even though Sam got an email with comments on exactly why was the changes rejected, he can always go down to revisions, and now he can see that John has now made the current version go back to draft state. And you can click on this to view the comments John left. So basically John's saying, let's go ahead and rename products to products and services. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll close this, and I'll come right here and I'll rename this to products and services. And I am now ready to publish this page. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so now that I am done and I've submitted this, again, this goes into the log mode. It tells us it's pending review, and we are now good to go. I'm going to go ahead and log out, and we're going to go ahead and sign back in as John to review and approve these changes. But before I do that, I want to actually go ahead and log in as an admin or super user. So I'm going to log in as a super user here. And I want to demonstrate the functionality. Because a super user or admin has access to everything on the site, they also have a notification here. And that same notification appears in their integrated UX manager down here. Under the tasks, I see that there's one task that's pending for me to do, and that is review content. So I can always go ahead and click on it and then get that same UI, which takes me back to the page. I can go ahead and review the page. Notice, because I'm an admin, I can always override the content, so I can quickly make changes myself and publish it out. And in case of John does not have access to make any changes. He can only review content, so he does not get to see that, and hence he has to reject even minor changes. In my case, I could have simply done make changes and make that minor change myself and publish it out. But let's go ahead and sign out and log back as John, and we'll go ahead and continue with this demo. Okay, now that I'm signed in as John, I'll go ahead and click on this again, and notice I would have gotten an email again when Sam pushed those changes out. But I'll go ahead and write in, and I'll go ahead and click on review page, and I see that Sam is saying, now I'm done with this, please take a look. And if I look at my page, I do see it says products and services, looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and hit publish, and it says changes look good to me. So I'm going to go ahead and get this page approved. So now this page is live, and I can go to home page and come back to products, and I see that I can sign out, and I also see it is live and shows those changes. And let's go ahead really quick and log back in as an admin and go back to the page right here, and then we can go back to its revisions. And I do see that John is the one who actually published this page. But if I click on this, I can always see the trail of what exactly happened, when it happened with the timestamps, who wrote the content, who reviewed it, and how did it got approved. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, so be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social networks. Head over to Vanjaro.com and join the conversation. Let us know what you think about Vanjaro.